Thank you very much, Shane Beach, tonight's public address announcer here at Bartell's Roy Gymnasium. John and Tom ready to bring you a doubleheader here as the Ancilla Chargers come up here from northern Indiana. Jayhawks just finishing the first half with very impressive 3 big wins against teams that are right up there at the very top, Tom.
Yes, Jayhawks playing very well, John. Those are 3 huge wins and part of an overall 9-game winning streak. Lost the opening game of the league to Jackson. Ever since then, 9 wins in a row.
That's fantastic. They did play Ancilla down there at Ancilla on the 5th, but that game ended up being a forfeit because of an eligible player playing for Ancilla. Ancilla did win the game, so they'll come in tonight's ball game with a load of confidence.
Yes, they actually won the game on the court, but lost it in the scorebook when it was found they had an ineligible player. So really, both of these teams are 2 very good basketball teams.
Yes, they are. Jayhawks controlled the tip. Now Matos to inbound, 19 on the shot clock. Pass into Johnny Leonard at the scorer's table. Out of bounds is a Jayhawk turnover.
As she was looking for Tracy Williams, she must have forgot Tracy's only 5'2".
Went a little bit over her head. There's a shot that is rebounded there by Bowles. Matos. Cologne. Shot does not go for figures. Ancilla the other way. Roscoe leans in. Matos with a rebound. Oh, and it goes right off the feet of Tracy Williams, who was just in front of Matos. Unfortunate, Tom.
Yes, a couple of turnovers here in the first minute for MCC. Hopefully that's not part of a trend.
Now Roscoe. Richard. Shot put up there by Spearman, and the Jayhawks come away with it. Matos. Top of the key, Matos. 3-point shot is good. Nice start for Alicia Matos.
That's that beautiful high arcing jump shot we've talked so much about. She's a great point guard for us, averaging 7 assists a game, but she's a great outside shooter. Second leading scorer for the Jayhawks at 14 points a game.
Kopka leaves it for Roscoe. Roscoe is tied up there by Matos. Possession arrow in favor of the Chargers.
These 2 guards, John, Larae Roscoe, number 10, and Cameron Kopka, number 14. They're the leaders of this team, leading scorers. They're also great on defense. Our guards are going to have to be at their best tonight.
Pass into the post is tipped away there by Bowles and goes off of an Ancilla player. It's Jayhawk ball.
What was really impressive in that win over Lake Michigan just 2 nights ago was Delaney Bowles, our leader, spent so much of the second half on the bench in foul trouble. But the rest of the team, especially Shayna Figures, really stepped up. And we still beat a very good team without our best player most of the second half.
Ball is stolen away by Ancilla as Bowles was triple teamed down in the post. Outside shot off the iron, offensive board, and putback doesn't go. Figures with a rebound. Yes, that was a very big game against Lake Michigan. It was nice to have our friend Scott DeCamp down here at courtside, writing for M Live, and he did a great job of capturing the Jayhawks, the nucleus of the team, the mood of how things are going, and how big these games were.
Yeah, he did a very nice job. You can find it on M Live right now. But really focusing on the big 3 we've talked about all year, Bowles and Matos and Tracy Williams, our Reese Puffer connection.
Now a 3-point shot is good by Cologne.
Tell you what, Yasmin Cologne's been such a pleasant surprise for us, a freshman from Hart, Michigan, not known as a basketball hotbed. She's got a strange-looking shot, John, but she makes a lot of them go.
Yes, she does. And there's a drive into the post there by Roscoe and puts the layup up and in off the glass.
Roscoe, their leading scorer at 19 points a game.
Matos has the ball stripped away. Ancilla the other way. Roscoe. Nice block. I think that was Cologne that came through there. Bowles was in good position, but I think Cologne got all ball. I think Bowles was playing a little bit tentative on that because she didn't want to start drawing fouls like she did on Monday night.
Yes, that's important for her, is to stay out of foul trouble. We
Yes.
dodged a bullet Monday night, but
Sure did.
we don't want to make that a regular practice.
Not at all. So there was a foul on Kopka of Ancilla, first foul on either team. Tracy Williams called for the carry along the baseline. Roscoe taking her time, coming down court. Richard. Now Roscoe on the far wing. Pass down to the post. It's tipped away, but a foul will be called on Cologne. Spearman to inbound. And putting it in is Meester.
Nice job by Meester there. When she got that ball, she kept it up high. So many times, John, you see these inside players, they always want to put it on the ground. That was a nice job keeping it up high and just putting it right in.
Figures, little baseline move. Rebounded by Ancilla. Spearman. Roscoe with the drive in the basket. Your scouting notes seem to be correct there, Tom, and Roscoe seems to be the spark plug of this Ancilla team.
Yeah, she really is on both ends of the court, and she's harassing Alicia Matos here on the offensive end.
Tracy Williams. Now Ancilla the other way. They're tied at 6. After a 6-0 run by Muskegon, it was answered with a 6-0 run right back by Ancilla. First quarter action. Little head fake there by Cologne. Her shot is rebounded by Richard. Richard. And that may be the second foul on Cologne. It is.
I think you're right. The same kind of thing, just little reach around fouls.
And Muskegon calls a timeout. 4:32 left to go first quarter. We're tied at 6 between Muskegon and Ancilla College. It's Ancilla ball. John and Tom here on MCC TV bring you Jayhawk basketball.
Doing double duty this week with the games Monday and these regularly scheduled games here tonight on Wednesday.
Now Matos. Bowles down low, puts it up and in.
Nice little move there by Delaney, getting there squared away for the easy bucket.
Spearman, shot is rebounded by Bowles. Matos. Jayhawks set up their offense. Figures on the baseline. And a reach-in foul will be called on Jakes.
We mentioned that Delaney Bowles was in foul trouble Monday night. Shayna Figures stepped up big. You know, she's quietly having a pretty good freshman year. She's now averaging 10 rebounds a game for us.
Now Roscoe puts it up and in. That's somebody the Jayhawks defenders will need to concentrate on stopping the ball as Roscoe comes down court. Top of the key, there's a drive by Figures, puts the shot up, doesn't go, ball goes out of bounds off of Ancilla.
Yes, LaRae Roscoe, she's a 5'4" sophomore out of Indianapolis Pike High School. Yeah, she's tremendous quickness.
Tracy Williams back into Figures along the baseline. Pringle. 3 on the shot clock. And there's a shot clock violation. Good defensive set by the Chargers.
Yes, John, some of the people watching the game today, they might be wondering where the heck is Ancilla College? Well, the answer is it's about 30 miles south of South Bend in Indiana.
Northern Indiana.
In the town of Plymouth, Indiana. John, do you know the most famous player to come out of Plymouth, Indiana?
My guess would be Scott Skiles.
The great Scott Skiles. Spartans could use Scott Skiles about now.
They sure could. They sure could. There's a 3-point shot by Roscoe. The Spartans lost to Purdue and have been on a tailspin, losing 2 more games right after that. Now, a little soft touch by Figures. I didn't know whether it was going to make it to the rim, but it was a nice soft touch and dropped through the cylinder. Ancilla by 1. Spearman. Long 3-point shot. Figures with a rebound. Tracy Williams drives baseline. Matos, top of the key, 3-point shot off the iron. Ball goes out of bounds off of Ancilla. And Ancilla wants a timeout. Minute 49 left to go here in the first quarter. 11-10, Ancilla with a 1-point lead. John and Tom back here at Bartell's Rotary Gymnasium. Tom, it looked like the Jayhawks were off to a great start. They drained a couple of threes and were up 6-0. But Ancilla answered right back and tied the game up at 6 and now have a 1-point lead.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a great game, John. LaRae Roscoe is a very talented guard and a couple other good guards. It's kind of the inside game of Ancilla for us against the guards of Ancilla.
Pringle with a basket coming in off the bench. Spearman. Coaches always welcome points that are generated from off the bench. Now Matos from the free throw line's good.
She just has such a well-rounded game, John. She can shoot the 3, she can dish it off, she can drive to the hoop, but she's also stop and shoot that nice little jump shot.
Spearman cannot convert. Matos through traffic. Tracy Williams passes on the far wing. Pass into Bowles. Bowles. Shot is partially blocked. Meester with the rebound, leaves it for Roscoe. A little spin move by Roscoe. Double spin, it's good. And she is fouled. Tracy Williams called for the foul. Roscoe makes the bucket. Alpena has 14 points. Roscoe has 12 of them. Now,
obvious who we need to stop.
Bounce pass into Bowles. Right back out to Pringle. Now there's a steal by Ancilla. Ooh, a nice block there by Matos and picked up by Bowles. Matos drives the lane, puts a shot up, and is fouled.
Ancilla foul on 32. Meister.
Alicia holding her hand a little bit. Hopefully she didn't jam a finger on that drive. She looks to be okay.
She's a pretty tough player, John.
That she is. In and out. And if there's any problems at all, there's Jen Stegen putting her back together here right along the bench side.
One of the finest trainers in all of Michigan, John.
That's right. And missed the rim on the second shot. It'll be Ancilla ball. We're tied at 14. 5 seconds left in the first quarter.
Yeah, that didn't look good, John. That's very unlike Matos
Yes.
from the free throw line. Hopefully that hand is okay.
Roscoe did not make the shot, and the rebound and putback went in, but it was a little too late. So we're tied here at the end of the first quarter, 14-14 between Muskegon and Ancilla College. You're watching Jayhawk basketball on MCC TV. Now we're on. Shot is rebounded by Roscoe. Roscoe lays it up and in.
Wow, she is very quick. Right now, John, we have Tracy Williams, our best defensive player, guarding Roscoe. Roscoe just blew right by her that time. We're going to have to double team her or at least help out Tracy a little bit. Roscoe is just that quick.
There's an offensive board and putback by Pringle. Little left-hander, and it's good. We're tied at 16.
Great offensive rebound there by Pringle. 5'10 freshman out of Brethren High School. Big offensive rebound and a nice left-handed putback.
Now Roscoe, checked by Williams. Roscoe puts the shot up, trying to draw the foul, but to no avail as Bowles rebounds and sends it on to Williams. Matos, little pass inside. Coleman. Ball goes out of bounds off of Ancilla, Muskegon ball.
Great open court defensive play there by Tracy Williams, stopping the breakaway and without fouling, and now we get the ball back.
The way these teams have played through the first quarter and 2 minutes into the second quarter, I don't see anybody pulling away from this one if it continues on this way. Two good teams.
Yeah, and they're really going at it here tonight. You know, Monday night we saw really a defensive battle between the Jayhawks and Lake Michigan. This is a more up and down the court kind of a game. Should be a much higher scoring game.
Yes. Now Pringle back to Cologne. Pringle right into Bowles. Bowles is fouled. Fouls on Meester. Bowles good on the first free throw.
My only concern, John, is in that kind of game up and down the court, our big three, Bowles, Matos, and Williams, they play about 36 minutes a game. And right now we're in the middle of 4 games in 6 days. Hopefully our legs hold up.
Yes.
It'll be interesting to see come the fourth quarter.
And as you mentioned, they'll be traveling down to Grand Rapids for game Friday. Jayhawks by 2. Coleman. Pringle called for the foul. Pass. Saved. Right to Bowles. Bowles slows it down, gives it right to Williams. Pringle has the ball stolen away. Now 2-on-1 break. And a nice hand from behind, but they're going to call a foul.
Wow, looks like that was a clean steal there.
They're going to call a foul on Pringle. Maybe there was some body contact there by Pringle, but looked like a nice steal there by Cologne. Off the iron by Roscoe. She'll get a second shot. She makes the second. Now Williams will leave it for Pringle. Williams in the corner, three-point shot off the iron. Roscoe with a rebound. Ahead to Coleman. Coleman tips it out of bounds, and the call is off Coleman. It's Muskegon ball.
I was listening to Jason Cooper, our first-year coach, at the last time out. He's saying we don't need to be real up in the face of Roscoe. She likes to drive to the basket. So we're going to sag off her, let her shoot the three-point shot, just try to stop the penetration.
That's a good way to deal with it. See if she can make that long shot. Then, if she is, then go out and guard her. But right now, she's been dangerous by driving and getting the layups to go in.
Yeah. So let's see how that works here.
She chose not to shoot that one up. Now she drives. That's where she's most effective on the drive. Now Coleman with a rebound. 7 on the shot clock. Now Roscoe pulls the trigger on a three, and it goes off the iron. Offensive board by Ancilla.
We're much happier with her shooting those than driving in.
And she missed back-to-back threes. Boy, very astute move by Coach Cooper.
They're really denying the ball from Delaney Bowles.
Figures puts the ball in. Basket is good.
And there we go again. That's what we've seen so much of with the double teams on Delaney Bowles. It opens up scoring opportunities for Shayna Figures, our 5'10 freshman forward out of Grand Rapids, Ottawa Hills. She's really coming on strong.
Chance to complete the three-point play. Nice soft touch goes through the cylinder. 5 points tonight for Shayna. Alicia Matos commits the foul. Oh, there's an over and back. Pass went right by Roscoe and across the midcourt line. Jayhawk ball.
So a little different defense there by the Jayhawks, a little bit of a half-court trap, produces a turnover. The Jayhawks have a chance to maybe take their biggest lead of the game here.
I like the point that you brought up, Tom, that Coach Cooper said, hey, let's sag a little bit back from the three-point line, see if she can make it from the outside.
Yes,
and
so far she hasn't done it. So
that's right. Yeah,
she was killing us with the drive, that's for sure.
There's a travel right there. That's going to be called on Pringle. That she was. Pass ahead right there to B. Three-point shot goes off the iron. Tracy Williams.
Move the ball, let's go. What are we in? Face
Matos. Williams in the far corner. Now Matos pulls up for a tray. There's Pringle right there to get the offensive board. Right in to Bowles. Bowles gets her own rebound. Put back does not go. This time she's fouled.
Great look there by Mariah Pringle after she got the rebound. Instead of kicking it back out to the guard, she just gave it right back inside to Bowles. And Bowles, unfortunately, the shot didn't go, but she'll get 2 free throws out of it.
Delaney makes good on the first. Second shot off the back of the iron. Now Kopka. Spearman cuts across the lane. Her shot is rebounded by Bowles. Matos always looking up court for opportunities. There's Williams. Bowles. Pringle, 3-point shot. Rebounded by Ancilla's Meester. Ooh, Spearman is an offensive foul. You can see that from here. That was a football play, Tom.
Yeah, great call by the official there. She just lowered her shoulder and just charged right into Matos. And great job by Matos holding her ground. And she earned that charge.
That she did. Pass into Bowl. She's triple teamed down low. Puts a shot up. Doesn't go. Ball's tipped around. Ancilla comes away with it. There's B. Kopka, long 3-point shot. Goes right out of bounds. Jayhawk ball.
You know, John, looking at this Jayhawk roster, the big three we talk about so much of Bowles and Matos and Williams, those are the only sophomores on our roster. Everyone else is a freshman. We're going to have everyone back outside of those three. And a couple of the people on the sidelines, Ayanna Brown will be back and Chewy Williams. So the future, it looks pretty bright here at MCC.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Because when we look at the people coming off the bench for the Jayhawks, we have a deep bench, and they're freshmen. So Kopka again tries a tray, and it just goes out of bounds. Jayhawk ball.
I think we found the Achilles heel, John, of Ancilla. It's a 3-point shooting.
Yes.
They don't do it very well, and it's almost, you can almost go to a zone defense against this team and maybe have better success.
Yes. Credit Coach Cooper on that one. I know my Achilles heel when I was younger was the left hand shot versus the right hand. I wasn't ambidextrous, and I was dead meat and horse as soon as they went to their left hand. But on this right here, Ancilla hasn't made the 3-point shot, so credit Coach Cooper on finding that one.
I can't imagine you had a lot of weaknesses in your game, John.
Yeah, with my height and everything, it just
your leaping ability.
Timeout, Muskegon. 3:22 left to go in the first half. Muskegon leads by 5, 22-17. A big thank you to the MCC TV crew doing a great job tonight. On camera, Eric Taylor giving you great action shots of this Jayhawk basketball team. And in the booth, Rod Van Nortwick, our director and producer of Jayhawk basketball.
They make life easy for us, John Arter. Everything's set up. We just sit down and shoot the breeze.
And there you go. And a full timeout is called after that one, so we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back. 3:22 left first half. Jayhawks with the ball and the lead by 5 points. Matos will bring the ball down court for the Jayhawks. 2-3 zone by Ancilla. Matos in the far corner. Williams near wing. Matos into Figures. Figures puts the shot up, doesn't go. There's an offensive board by Bowles, and that putback is good.
Yeah, right now, Delaney Bowles and Shayna Figures are running that high-low game to perfection.
Spearman for two.
That breaks a scoring drought for Ancilla. They'd been stuck on 17 for a while.
Bowles gets tied up down there in the post as she brought the ball down. Possession arrow in favor of Ancilla. Gene Young used to talk about that all the time, Tom, saying that it's these post players, when they bring the ball down, that's when they get tied up. You know?
That's right, but it's just nowadays that's the way kids are. They always want to put it on the floor before they shoot.
Yes. There's a travel called against Ancilla. It's a Charger turnover. Williams in the corner. Now Cologne. There's Matos on the near wing. Three-point shot off the iron. They set that shot really nice, but Matos just didn't drain it.
Yeah, she had a nice look there,
Yep.
and she usually makes that shot just off the iron.
B. McGregor, three. Cologne. Battle for the ball. There's a lot of bodies hitting the floor. A lot of effort. A lot of effort.
Yeah, that was a lot of, looked like a football game there, John, briefly.
It's Ancilla ball. Roscoe leaves it there for Richard. Now B in the corner. Richard's shot is rebounded there by Matos. Williams in and out.
Another nice look there for Tracy
Yes.
Williams, but another one that just didn't want to go down.
Richard on the far wing leaves it for Roscoe.
Little 5-0 run right now for Ancilla. See if we can get a stop.
Roscoe draws a foul on Williams. Roscoe goes to the line to shoot two. Roscoe makes the first free throw.
Coach Jason Cooper wasn't happy with that foul call against Tracy Williams. That's her second foul. She had good position with her body.
Yes.
Just got called for a slap with the hand. I don't know. I tend to agree with Coach Cooper on that one.
I do too. Questionable call. We're tied at 24. Right into Bowles. Bowles puts it in.
That's just what the doctor ordered when it's a 7-0 run. Get it to Delaney Bowles. 21 points, 15 rebounds a game.
B leaves it for Roscoe. Ball's loose on the floor. Picked up there by Figures. And she smartly leaves it for Matos.
Shot clock is off here. Should get the final shot of the half here, John.
In the corner, Cologne. Three-point shot is good. And the long shot by Ancilla doesn't go. We're at halftime here at Bartell's Rotary Gymnasium. A 5-0 run by Muskegon makes it 29-24 at halftime over Ancilla. You're watching Jayhawk basketball on MCC TV. It's halftime here at Bartell's Rotary Gymnasium. The Jayhawks with a 5-point lead, 29-24 over Ancilla College. Our halftime guest is assistant coach Nicole Decker. And Nicole, this has been a close game, a scrappy game.
Yes.
Ancilla,
Yes.
who you played before, but they have a very, very strong point guard in Roscoe. She seemed to be driving, taking the ball to the hoop, and very successful. But then at one of the timeouts, my partner Tom Kendra heard Coach Cooper say something about sag off a little bit around the perimeter. Let's see if she can make the three.
Yeah.
And it worked out pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, Coach Cooper knows what he's doing.
So that helped out pretty good in that area.
Yes, absolutely.
The Jayhawks just finished off a very, very fine stretch, finishing off the first half. 3 big games. Tell us about that. You knocked off the other 3 teams that are right next to you in the standings.
Yeah, so that's been really great. As we finished the first half of the season with Lake Michigan on Monday, coming into this game is really intense for us. The first time wasn't really exactly how we wanted it, but we got a lucky break on that. But this time, we just got to show them that we're the better team. They're getting beat by those other top teams by significant amounts, and we can't play down to their level ultimately.
Right.
And so having all these big games right in a row is great for us. We want to build that because ultimately we want to go to the national championship, and that's what this is all about.
There you go, to prepare the players for national championships. Well, tonight it seems like you've been taking advantage also of the post players. You have 3 strong post players in Bowles, Figures, and Pringle, and they've done a well job with some balanced scoring for you.
Yeah, absolutely, and that was kind of a goal tonight. We really wanted to focus on that. And we really want them to steal down low. They can't be taking breaks down there and just like looking for somebody else to set a screen or cut through or something. While we do want them to do that for the guards, they need to understand that they are stronger than a lot of the girls that we're going to play. They're stronger, they're more talented, they have great footwork. And so if they just hold their ground, ultimately they're going to be open and be able to finish those shots because they are strong down there. And we've taught them how to finish those shots. They just got to have the confidence in themselves.
And they're doing it here in the first half. Hopefully they continue on to do that in the second half. Something we noticed also is Delaney Bowles was in foul trouble on Monday's game. She's been more careful, not reaching, not having any silly fouls tonight.
Yeah, that was very important, and we're proud of her for being able to overcome that.
And you're taking on an Ancilla team that beat you down there, but they had an eligible player, but they're coming over with a load of confidence, and so far you've put them in their place with 5 points.
Absolutely, that's cool.
On a side note, tell us a little bit. You're a steward of Christ. Tell us a little bit about that. Some of the things that you're doing, a lady of faith.
Okay, so I pray a lot with the girls. I think it's really important to implement my faith, and I always ask them for permission, because
Certainly.
I don't want to overstep any boundaries there.
Right.
But Jesus is my Savior, and that's really important to me. And living that out is part of everything I do, not just at home or on Sundays. That's a part of these girls. That's my mission field. It's my vocation. And so being able to pray with them, being able to encourage them, and just spread the love of Jesus has been really, really, I think it's really blessed our team.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, thank you very much for joining us. We wish you the
Thank
best
you.
in the second half,
Thank
and
you.
go Jayhawks.
Go Jayhawks.
That's Nicole Decker, the assistant coach of the Jayhawk basketball team. Jayhawks lead by 5, 29-24, as we get set to start the second half. Tom Kendra joins me along courtside as the Jayhawks will inbound the ball on the near side.
Yes, the end of that first half, John, Ancilla had a 7-0 run to tie it at 24, but then the Jayhawks were able to score the last 5 points, so we go into the second half with a nice 5-point lead.
That was big. And we have an offensive foul called on Delaney Bowles to start the second half.
Well, the important thing, John, they just heard that's just her first foul of the game, so that's a big deal for Delaney Bowles. Last game, she spent most of the third period on the bench with 4 fouls. Tonight, just 1 foul.
Yes. There's a pass that was controlled there by Jakes. Ball goes out of bounds. Jayhawk ball.
I was out of earshot there, John, for your interview with Nicole Decker, the assistant coach. How did she feel about the first half?
She felt it went well. These two teams have played each other down at Ancilla, which Ancilla won. But she said along with this game and also games against Lake Michigan and others that the Jayhawk post players, they are able to finish. They're stronger than most players, and able to finish, and they just need to have confidence to do it, and they've been doing it well here in the first half. And she was well aware as far as what Coach Cooper did as far as Roscoe, when Roscoe was having a lot of success in the first quarter as far as making Roscoe shoot the three, and it worked out well. There's a baseline jumper that is good by Richard.
Yes, I would certainly agree with that. Our strength is our post players, and that's our advantage over most of the teams in the league, and we need to use that to our advantage.
She also did say that the other leading teams in the conference were beating Ancilla by quite some margins, and they just they want to make a point tonight to say, hey, we're right up there with the leading teams too, and we don't want to just have a one-point game. We want to show our dominance.
All right, well, let's see how the second half unfolds.
Yes. And there's a travel called on Figures. Spearman. Rakes. Bounce pass is stolen by the quick hands of Matos. It goes out of bounds off Matos.
Again, the Jayhawks 17-2 on the season, 9-1 in the Western Conference play. Ranked number 14 in the nation.
Coach Cooper bringing up an excellent point there that Matos did not have possession, so the shot clock should not be set to 30.
I'll come over and talk to Johnny Leonard and get it squared away here.
He puts the lucky 13 on the board, and we're ready to go.
Sit down, Tree. Sit down, Tree. You know where it's going. You know where it's going.
Roscoe being checked by Williams. 5 on the shot clock. Little hook is rebounded by Bowles. Pass knocked out of bounds. Jayhawk ball.
Yes, the key defensively, John, against this Ancilla team is to keep them in front of us. They like to, especially Rasco, likes to turn the corner, take it to the basket. We got to keep them in front of us, make them shoot jump shots rather than layups.
Williams, 12 on the shot clock. Cologne, near wing, little bounce pass into Bowles. 5 on the shot clock. Now Matos pulls the trigger on a tray. Rebounded by Richard. Jayhawks held scoreless the first 3 minutes of the third quarter. 3-point shot doesn't go. Spearman with the offensive board, put back. Cologne with the rebound. Matos has her shot blocked but picks up the ball. Williams brings it back on top. Now a 3-point shot off the iron. Roscoe. Passes on the tray. Tries baseline. Figures with a rebound. And Muskegon wants a timeout. 6:12 left to go here in the third quarter. Muskegon by 3, 29-26. John and Tom back here at Bartell's Roy Gymnasium. Coach Cooper wanted a timeout. It was almost 4 minutes into the second half, and the Jayhawks have been held scoreless.
Yeah, pretty stagnant coming out of halftime. Not what he was hoping for. I know Coach Cooper, like you said, after talking to Coach Decker, they wanted to kind of put the pedal down. Instead, we've been in neutral here for the first 4 minutes of the half.
Now Matos to Cologne. 10 on the shot clock. Bowles top of the key. There's Williams on the near wing. Pass into Figures. Now Cologne puts the shot up. It goes off the iron. Rebounded by Spearman.
The drought continues, John.
Bounce pass over to B. Bowles battles for the rebound and calls a timeout. Very astute move. She got possession of the ball, was on her knees, called timeout. So it's timeout, Jayhawks, 5:34 left to go third quarter, 29-26. Jayhawks to inbound the ball, get the game going again. Figures will inbound to Matos.
See if we can get our offense going here.
Cologne on the near wing. Pass into Bowles. Nice move there, but Cologne doesn't connect. Offensive board. Putback doesn't go for Figures. Bowles caught that ball and shot it right back to Cologne. Cologne had a nice look for a three.
Yeah, wide open look. We need to knock those down.
Matos. Pass into Bowles. Bowles double team. Tough defense there by Ancilla. Rasco. Figures rebounds. Matos ahead to Cologne. Cologne uses the glass, doesn't go.
Basket has a lid on it right now,
Yes,
John,
it
for the
does.
Jayhawks.
Yes, it
5.5 minutes, the goose egg. But we still lead by 3. It's only been 2 points scored in this whole second half.
Rasco. Now Rasco, top of the key. Figures with a rebound.
Yep, she's not an outside shooter, John.
No.
She's a Larae Rasco. She's a great penetrator, great speed. Her Achilles heel is that shooting.
Now Williams. Matos with 12 on the shot clock. 3-point shot. Knocked out of bounds by Ancilla. Jayhawks ball. Pringle and Reinhold check in for the Jayhawks, trying to generate some offense here and give some of the starters a rest. Matos into Bowles. Bowles down low. Left-hander does not go.
Just can't get anything to fall right now. That's the
Yes.
right idea, getting into Delaney Bowles.
Outside shot by Jakes. Rebounded by Pringle. Bowles. Back out to Matos. 3-point shot. Ooh, a save right to the Ancilla player.
Drink it off.
We've now gone 7 minutes without scoring, John.
Spearman, top of the key. Now the good news is that Ancilla's only scored 2 during that time also.
That's right.
But very frustrating, I'm sure, for both coaches. There's Bowles down low, puts it up and in. Streak is broken.
There we go, and it's the combination we talked about so much out of Reese Puffer. They've been playing together for so long. Alicia Matos to Delaney Bowles.
Roscoe.
Stay back.
Jakes, baseline jumper. Nice rebound by Pringle. Matos. Williams pull the trigger on a tray.
You know, we might have a lot of freshmen on this team, John, but we're certainly going to miss Alicia Matos and Delaney
Yes.
Bowles next year.
Yes. Spearman. Rebound by Williams. Under 2 minutes to go. Ball goes out of bounds. Knocked out by Ancilla.
Coach Cooper is asking his team to run, get the ball and go, fast break, but this is a tired Jayhawk team.
Yes, it is.
Coach Cooper's got a lot of energy, but not so much of the team.
His wind sprints around the bench aren't as long as a full court for the players.
That's right, and like we said, Jayhawks in the middle of 4 games in
Yes.
6 days. This is their 3rd game. Look a little bit sluggish right now.
A nice baseline jumper there put in by Reinhold.
That away, Gracie Reinhold, freshman from Oak Ridge. Nice to see her make a bucket.
Ooh, a nice
Oh.
block there by Pringle. Stepped on the baseline trying to get the ball out to Matos.
That's one thing Mariah Pringle, a freshman out of Brethren, does very well is block shots. She's our leading shot blocker. She averages about 1 block shot a game.
Along the baseline, shot doesn't go, but rebounded by Roscoe. Baseline jumper. Reinhold with a rebound.
Nice block out there by Gracie Reinhold with the big rebound.
Some good quality minutes by Reinhold. Williams.
Rasco just continually harassing Alicia Matos and Artrice Williams.
Top of the key. 5 on the shot clock. Reinhold puts the shot up and is fouled. McGregor commits her 3rd foul.
Gracie Reinhold playing with a lot more confidence right now than she was earlier in the year, John. You can see these freshmen, once they start playing more, you can see them getting better and better.
Yes. Yep. More seasoned. Reinhold good on the first free throw. Reinhold sinks them both. Jayhawks have gone from a 3-point lead up to a 9-point lead. Nice 6-0 run. Rasco. And Williams with a rebound.
Great defense there on Rasco. Shayna Figure stepped up and didn't
what a
back.
nice move.
Oh, Tracy Williams.
Works through traffic and lays it up and in. And Ancilla wants a timeout. 30 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. Moments ago, it was a 3-point lead for the Jayhawks. Then an 8-0 run makes it 37-26. Back here at Bartels Roy Gymnasium, the Jayhawks on an 8-0 run after being held scoreless for over 7 minutes.
Yes, but the defense is doing their part.
Yes.
John Ancilla here near the end of the 3rd quarter. They only have 2 points here in the 2nd half. Make that 5.
3-point shot is good by Kopka. Her first points of the game. Shot clock is off. Oh, and there's a steal by Roscoe. Roscoe lays it up and in. And we're at the 3rd quarter break. Muskegon 37, Ancilla 31. We'll be right back with more MCC basketball right after this. John Arter and Tom Kendra back here at Bartels Rorty Gymnasium. After 3 quarters, the Jayhawks are holding to a 6-point lead, 37-31.
Yeah, it looked like the Jayhawks were starting to pull away, maybe put this game away. They went up by 11 points. Ancilla closes the 3rd with 5 points, a 3-pointer, and then a steal by LaRae Rasco. And they're right back in it here, just a 6-point lead with 10 minutes to go.
Kopka leaves it for Roscoe. Roscoe looking to drive again. Good defense by Matos. Now Coleman, nice block from behind, but a foul is called. This will be on Pringle. Her 3rd.
We've got to play defense with our feet, John. We've got to not let them turn the corner and get to the basket. We've got to keep them out in front of us. That requires a lot of footwork.
Coleman makes the first free throw. Coleman misses the 2nd. Long pass ahead to Cologne on the near side. Williams. Matos puts a shot up and in. Nice play by Alicia.
Yes, nice strong take, even though Rasko was harassing her. She was strong with the ball. Key bucket there. Breaks that Ancilla run.
There's the drive, putting it up and in is Meister. And she is fouled. Figures commits her first foul of the game.
This is about as animated as we've seen Coach Cooper all year, John. He doesn't like the fact that the Jayhawks are letting the Ancilla girls drive around them.
You're exactly right. It's a 4-point lead. Long pass ahead. There's Cologne, little left-hand layup, up and good.
Nice finish there by Yasmin Cologne.
Roscoe, a little spin move, throws the shot up. Bowles rebounds. Good defense by the Jayhawks, not giving her a clear look at the basket. Cologne, pass into Bowles. Bowles down low, is fouled. Meister called for the foul. That's number 3. Bowles to the line to shoot 2.
Nice job there by Cologne, getting the ball into Bowles. Rare single coverage and drew the foul.
Delaney misses on the first free throw. Delaney misses on both, but a nice offensive board by Reinhold. A little too hard off the glass. Battle for the ball. Possession arrow in favor of Jayhawks.
Yeah, nice hustle there by Gracie Reinhold to get the offensive rebound. Missed the shot, but we'll keep possession.
Matos to inbound. Sends it out to Williams. Now Matos will set up the offense. Reinhold to Bowles. Off the glass, rebounded by Roscoe.
She is so quick getting down the court, John.
Jakes, a little one-hander. Bowles with the rebound. Matos, a little drive. It's saved by Ancilla, but right to Matos. Matos, little dish to Bowles, and Bowles travels.
Wonder if the Ancilla player landing on her back might have helped with the travel there. So it could have been a foul call, I thought, but
Sure. Yep. Roscoe. B sees an opportunity, drives the lane, draws the foul. Foul's on Reinhold. B makes the first free throw. She makes them both.
Jayhawks led by as many as 11 here in the second half. It's down to 4.
And there's a steal. Kopko. Roscoe. B again drives. Ball is taken away. Plenty of contact. No whistle. Williams. There's Reinhold. Cologne from the corner. Good box out by Ancilla.
Up and down action, John. The Jayhawks look tired.
And we have a technical foul.
We have a technical foul on Sharp.
Come here, White. Come here.
I think they're going to get a clarification if it's on the bench or if it's on a player.
Boy, that's just what we needed, John. Ancilla had the momentum there. We'll certainly take that.
Foul will be called, technical foul on the coach. Bowles misses the first free throw. Bowles makes the second free throw. She now has a dozen for the game to lead the Jayhawks. Ancilla ball, they'll inbound at the baseline.
Lock up.
Kopko to inbound.
Hey, sit down on D.
Little bounce pass, putting it up and in is Rasco. 21 points for LeRae.
Showing her quickness again there, getting around the Jayhawk defenders.
Double team on the near side. There's a steal by Rasco. Rasco is fouled. She puts it up and in and is fouled. Fouls on Cologne.
Outstanding player, LeRae Rasco, sophomore out of Indianapolis. Great steal and finish there when she got fouled. She wasn't going to be denied. Got a chance to tie up the ball game.
She misses. Ball goes out of bounds. Off Ancilla. And Coach Cooper subs in a couple players, Pringle and Figures, for Reinhold and Cologne. Chargers extend the defense. Bowles picks up that loose ball. Now Matos. To Williams.
Ancilla turning up the defensive pressure here, John.
There's Matos. Far wing, three-point shot, doesn't go. Now Jayhawks reset. Official stopping play to make sure that the shot clock was supposed to be reset. And the official said it was. Jayhawk ball.
We'll see what the Jayhawks are made of here, John, in this last 5 minutes. Again, our big three play so much. Rarely come out of the game. Let's see how much gas they have left in the tank here.
Yes.
After playing a game on Saturday, playing a game on Monday.
And tonight's game isn't the last one for a while because 2 days later they travel to Grand Rapids on Friday.
So this is really going to test the conditioning, the stamina of these girls.
Williams. Pringle passes on the tray. Matos in the Bowles, kicks it back out. Now Pringle, three-point shot, doesn't go. Ball is tipped. Saved there by Bowles. Matos, top of the key, little head fake. Drives the lane. Shot doesn't go. Battle for the ball. Jump ball. Possession arrow. Ancilla.
That was a nice look there for Mariah Pringle. A nice looking jump shot, just rolled off. Unfortunate there.
Now Roscoe brings the ball up, top of the key. Kopka to Coleman. Bounce pass right there to Richard. Now Kopka, 5 on the shot clock. Richard. Nice rebound there.
Nice defensive series there by the Jayhawks.
Yes.
Every possession counts now in a tight game.
Matos, the Bowles, top of the key. Pass down low to Figures. Figures is double team, puts the shot up and draws the foul. Figures go to the line to shoot 2. Foul is on B.
Shayna Figures, her development on the post, John, has really made us a better team. Now we have 2 good post players with Bowles and Figures.
First free throw, in and out. Figures makes the second free throw. There's a drive, now kick out. Along the baseline is B. Jayhawks defend that well. Bowles unable to handle that long pass, but the shot clock was reset. It's Ancilla ball.
Jayhawks defense is keeping them in it right now, John.
Now B, little bounce pass to Rasco. Rasco with a drive. Right there to Williams with a steal. Williams, good job of keeping control of that ball. Matos, far wing. Ball is tipped right to Williams. Williams maintains control. Good hands by Williams. Figures, puts the ball up and draws the foul. B commits her second foul. Figures to the line to shoot 2.
Free throw shooting will be critical here the rest of the way.
Figures is good on the first free throw. 44-41. She makes them both.
There we go.
Jayhawks by 4. B. Checked by Bowles.
Tracy Williams really harassing Rasco.
Spearman with a drive.
Great defense.
Yes. And a foul from behind on Ancilla. That will be on B. She's put 3 fouls out there, and the Jayhawks are in the double bonus.
And Delaney Bowles is at the line, an outstanding free throw shooter.
She has a dozen for the night.
Again, our leading scorer at 21 a game and our leading rebounder at 15 a game.
Delaney sinks the first free throw. She makes them both.
That's 4 straight free throws by our post players. Shayna Figures made 2 and Delaney Bowles made 2. Now those are nice.
Now B cuts across the lane and draws the foul. Shayna Figures commits her second foul. Meister at the line, misses the first.
Hey! Box out the shooter. Box out right now. Hands, box out. Who's got the shooter?
She makes the second. Jayhawks by 5. Matos. Pringle, little pass into Bowles. It's tipped away, and here comes Roscoe. Roscoe, the quick little guard, little bounce pass back to Kopka. Roscoe. Oh my god, jump ball. That is the correct call, Tom.
Yes, you're right. You're right. We would have been upset a little bit if they called that.
Possession arrow in favor of the Jayhawks. That was played great defensively. And it's Jayhawk ball. 2:18 left. Ball's tipped away, nearly saved by Roscoe. Jayhawk ball. Officials confer at midcourt. They're going to call a 10-second violation. Years ago, there was not a 10-second violation in the women's basketball, but I think when they changed to quarters, they must have changed the 10-second violation.
That was a quick 10 seconds. I know that.
Yes.
That's
Well, Spearman. Bowles with the rebound. Ahead right here to Williams. Baseline jumper is good.
Oh, that's one of those no, yes. Didn't need to shoot that quick, but she felt it. And they're told if they have an open look to take it. Tracy Williams converts.
There's a big turnover right there as B passed that ball out of bounds over the head of the guard. Jayhawk ball.
How many times, John, in games like this has Tracy Williams been the X factor?
Yes.
People talk about Bowles, they talk about Matos. Don't forget about Tracy Williams.
Timeout on the floor, minute 41 left to go here in the game. The Jayhawks by 7, 49-42. Minute 41 left to go in this contest. Jayhawks lead by 7. Shayna Figures will inbound for the Jayhawks. Cologne is in the backcourt. Gets the pass inbounds. Roscoe guarding her. Ooh, a nice pick set by Williams. Now Matos, near wing. And Roscoe with a big steal.
Reaching in.
Yes, Roscoe misses the shot. And Bowles picks up the loose ball. Now quickly ahead to Williams. Williams, left-hand layup is good. Tracy Williams. Minute 5 left. B. Spearman with a putback in off the glass. 7-point lead for the Jayhawks. Under a minute to go.
Tracy Williams, 4 points in a row for the Jayhawks here.
Jayhawks willing to take some time off the clock. Now Bowles down low. Puts the shot up and in, and the whistle.
There we go.
Basket counts. Fouls on Meister. Then number 4 on Jayla.
The big three, John, once again coming through in crunch time.
Yes.
Matos directing traffic on the floor. Tracy Williams with 4 points, and there, Delaney Bowles inside with a bucket and a chance for a 3-point play.
Bowles completes the 3-point play. She has 17 points for the night. Now Spearman. Near wing. Roscoe grabbed the rebound but lost control. Goes out of bounds. Jayhawk ball. 34 seconds left. 10-point lead. Pass into Cologne. Cologne double teamed in the backcourt. Passes ahead to Figures. Over to Matos. Now Matos is fouled by Richard.
All right, great play down the stretch by the Jayhawks, John. Looks like we're going to get our 10th straight victory.
It's heading that way. 10-point lead. 21 seconds left. Matos at the line, shooting 2. In and out on the first. She splits the pair. Roscoe, far wing, 3-point shot is good.
There, she finally gets a 3-pointer to go.
And a whistle in the backcourt. Fouls on B. That's number 4 on B, and the Jayhawks will shoot 2. Cologne will step up to the line.
And Yasmin Cologne, starter. She's been a pleasant surprise all year.
Yes.
Freshman out of Hart High School.
First free throw off the iron. She makes the second. 10 seconds left. Shot clock is off. Roscoe, 3-point shot is good. 29 points for LaRae.
She's played an outstanding game, but it's not going to be enough.
6-point lead for the Jayhawks. 4 seconds left.
Rasco may have been the best player on the court, but Jayhawks were the better team.
That's right. It takes 5 players. Matos at the line shooting 2. She makes the first. And the second one gives her double figures at 10 for the game. Roscoe, a long 3-point shot. Misses the mark. And that'll do it as regulation ends here. Muskegon winning the game 58-50. The Jayhawks are now 10-1 in conference play, 18-2 overall, while the Chargers of Ancilla dropped to 4-6, 10-10 overall. Another big game for the Jayhawks. They needed to show that they could beat this team, especially after having 3 tough games, Tom.
Yes, you're right. They showed their resilience tonight, John. They're in the middle of a tough stretch, but to win 10 games in a row, again, I keep saying it about those 3, Delaney Bowles, Alicia Matos, and Tracy Williams. They just know how to win. That experience came through again tonight. They sucked it up even though they were tired and beat a very good basketball team.
There you go. We want to thank the MCC TV crew doing a great job, our camera person, Eric Taylor, and in the booth, Rod Van Nortwick bringing you Jayhawk basketball. We're going to take a 20-minute timeout before the men's game. Tom and I will be right back. You're watching Jayhawk basketball on MCC TV.